Hi guys, welcome back to Nebula Fox Toy Reviews. No first introduction this time, or pretty much at all for this month, I'm afraid, because as of recording this video and just the rest of the videos for this month, I am ill. So I don't really want to get the lurgy on the inside of my fursuit, because obviously then there's a chance I could just catch it again, even if I do clean it. So, for pretty much all of May, there won't be any fursuit introductions, unfortunately. But, oh well, we'll go back to fursuits in June. But anyway, today we are taking a look at these guys. This is Wave 2 of the Jurassic World Dino Trackers Danger Pack figures. I've brought the Nothosaurus down from Wave 1, because this is officially part of Wave 2 as well. They just re-released the figure. So we're not going to go over the figure in too much detail. But I'll just give you a quick look at it. Here it is. It's cool. It can open its mouth. There's the scan code if you haven't watched the first review of it. And then, there we go. That can go away. But these three are the new species that have been added this time. So we've got the pterosaur Tupandactylus, we have the Piatnitzkysaurus here, which is the green one, and the Xuanhanosaurus in the back, which is the white one. So I think I'm actually going to start with the Tupandactylus. So if I just put those two down, and we'll start with the Tupang. So this is a pterosaur related to Tapejara. As you can see, it does have a very similar head crest to the Tapejara. And for the packaging, we can see that it is in the desert biome, so we have a desert background here. This side is the same as all of them, so we've got blue and beta there with the Jurassic World logo. Then we've got Dino Trackers down here, and then Danger Pack Tupandactylus. On the back, we have the other figures in the wave, so there we can see the Nothosaurus is back. And we've got advertisement for the Jurassic World Facts app, excuse me. And, yeah, lots of words that says, don't eat it. So let's break this guy out and get a closer look at him. They like to fix them into the boxes quite well for these guys. So let's put him into neutral pose. Here we go. He's pretty cool. Now, I missed out on the original Tapejara release, which was part of the Dino Rivals line, I believe. It wasn't one of the simple figures like this. It was one of the, like the Savage Strikes, the one that have a little action feature. I think Tapejara's was flapping the wings. But this one is basically just an attack pack, so there's no action feature, but there's articulation and stuff like that. So the head crest, I'm just going to put the head to the side. The head crest is really nice. It's been moulded in the grey, and then the red has been painted on. It's really nice. The eye print looks okay. It's wandering a little bit on both sides, but it's alright. This was the only Tupandactylus in the shop when I bought them, so I couldn't exactly... Excuse me. I couldn't exactly fish through them and pick out the best one. This was the only one they had. But yeah. The face looks really nice. I love like the dark ring around the eye, and then this little bit around the nose. The beak has been painted, the top and bottom part of the beak, which is nice. Then going on to the wings, we have this nice creamy colour that goes into a grey colour, which is pretty cool. Underneath has not been painted at all, it's just all the brown plastic it's been moulded in. But, you know, yeah. You can't really ask a lot of Mattel these days. Yeah, you really can't ask much of them these days. The feet haven't been painted at all, but, you know, that's to be expected. For articulation, The head can go up and down at the neck. You can also rotate it around. The mouth can open fairly wide. Excuse me. Excuse me. But yeah, the mouth can open fairly wide, which is pretty cool. The wings can flap, and you can also rotate them. And the legs sort of move together. Yeah, the legs kind of just move together. Now, from what I've seen, you can sort of get it as if it's in a walking pose, which is pretty good. Yeah. Let's just put the legs back a little bit. There. You can sort of get it to look like it's in a walking pose, which is pretty good. It does help that the wings are actually curved. So I don't know why they've actually made them with curved wings, but when you have the wings all the way up, like this, it actually looks okay. As long as you have the wings all the way up. If you've got them out or down, then it looks a little bit odd. But all the way up, it looks alright. So, yeah. The scan code is on the back, under the little trapdoor. So there is the scan code for the Tupandactylus. So scan away. And yeah. Let's move on to the next guy. And the next one is the Piatnitzkysaurus. So once again, the packaging is pretty much the same, except this is the forest biome. Yeah, so this is the forest biome, but apart from that, everything is the same. And Piatnitzkysaurus. So here we go. Oh, excuse me. This guy, I've actually been quite looking forward to getting, because from the other reviews that I've been watching, which was a little bit of Dan Surprise, bit of Andy's dinosaur reviews, and Collect Jurassic. I just really like it. I like the mouth, like the way they've done this little notch in the mouth. I quite like. But yeah, so this is the Piatnitzkysaurus. It is really cool. I do like the head sculpt on this guy. The eye paint has been done fairly well. I'd say this one has good eyes. This one has really good eyes. The annoying thing when it comes to these little crests is they've only painted the outside of the crest. I had a little bit of paint chip. Yeah, they've only painted the outside of the crest when, you should also paint the inside of the crest as well. But oh well. So, yeah. It looks really nice. I love the little orange splash they've put on the face. That is cool. Then we've got all the way down, we've got this green colouring for the markings that goes to about just above the hips. And then the rest is just unpainted. I like the base colour of it. This sort of like aqua colour. I do like the base colour. So that is really nice. If we just open the mouth up again, we can see the roof of the mouth has not been painted as usual, but the tongue has, as well as the little fleshy bits. I'm going to sneeze again, I can feel it coming. Sorry about that. I did say I was ill. I did say I was currently ill. But yeah, so articulation on the Piatnitzkysaurus is the mouth. It can open its mouth really wide, actually. The head can move up and down and can also be rotated. The hands can be moved and the legs can be moved. The tail can also be rotated, which is absolutely pointless because, since when is that a realistic point of articulation in any animal? Anyway, the scan code is there in the back. So there is the scan code for the Piatnitzkysaurus should you need it already. Should you need it. But yes, it can stand up just fine. I haven't really had any issues with any of these smaller Mattel figures not standing. Even the ones with warped legs have stood perfectly fine. Moving on next to the Xuanhanosaurus. I'm just going to blow my nose real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to blow my nose. It was running. So yes, the Xuanhanosaurus. I think that's how you pronounce it. Xuanhanosaurus. Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. This is the mountain biome. So that's the only bit that's different on the packaging. So let's break them out. Throw that box away because we don't need it now. And this guy's pretty cool as well. Has his tail been put on upside down? No, it was just misaligned. Anyway, so this guy's pretty cool. I do like the black snout that he's got. It's like black, but could also be like very, very dark blue. Because he's got the nice shiny paint on his snout and on his eyes. This could be like the Kiss dinosaur. But he also has this little crest that's been painted in either the black or blue. And but this isn't shiny. It's just the snout and the eye paint that's shiny. The eyes on both sides look like they have been printed on absolutely fine. So that is good. He is covered in feathers, as you can see. Well, not covered, but he has feathers going from the back of his head all the way down his back to the base of the tail, and also has a few little feathers on his arms. So it's weird that, as what I'm gathering, the skin is grey, the feathers are brown, and then he has a little bit of markings that are like the blacky blue colour. So why are his arms brown? Because he quite clearly has feathers on his shoulder and the upper arm, so that's understandable for being brown. But we can clearly see that the front part of his arm and his whole lower arm is skin, scales. So the rest of that should be this grey colour. That's just Mattel being Mattel, really. They could have easily moulded the arm in the grey and then just painted the brown feathers. But oh well. Same with the neck. I just realised that obviously they got the back of the head, which is feathers, but then this front bit that's under the jaw is scales, so that should also be in the grey. Ah well. Like I said, it's Mattel being Mattel. I really do love the colouring on this guy. Like the blue or black. It does almost look bluey in the camera, but it looks more black in real life. So I don't know what colour to make it. Tongue and fleshy bits have been painted, but obviously the roof of the mouth hasn't. And obviously articulation is the mouth, the neck, which can go up and down and rotate, so it's on a swivel hinge. The arms can swivel back and forth. The legs can swivel back and forth. The tail can rotate, which, as we've already established, is pointless. And the scan code is there in its back. There you go. There's the scan code for the Xuanhanosaurus. I hope that's how you pronounce it. There's another thing with Chinese dinosaurs is if it's a Z, if it starts with an X like this one does, you kind of pronounce it as a sh sound, like an SH. So it's like Xuanhanosaurus instead of X1 or Zwan. There's an O, obviously. We also pronounce the X as Zs sometimes. But yeah, that is the Xuanhanosaurus. He stands up perfectly fine as well. His legs do seem to be a little tiny bit warped, but not too bad. So I'll just bring them all back in. I'll bring the Nothosaurus in as well, since he's technically part of the set. And yeah, that's all I can really say about this set. I have unfortunately run out of the captive's hatchling eggs, so I don't have one of those to open at the end of this video like I normally would. But Oh well, I shall try and find some for the next video. I don't know when that's going to be for the next Dino Trackers video. But anyway, I will try and find some more uh, captive eggs for them. But yeah, as of right now, that is all I can say about these figures. Definitely recommend them. Wait till they go down cheaper though, because places will probably tend to put them on sale down to a tenner, which is what these guys are worth. I paid $12.99 for them from B&M. Yeah, they can be worth that, but the main retail price on these at the moment is £15, and they are not worth £15 each. 10, maybe 12, but not 15. 10 definitely though. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. I shall see you all in the next video, whatever that'll be. Bye!